Story time. I just got off the phone with a buyer that I didn't even represent. They had made an offer on one of our listings last month in the city of Garden Grove. And they were asking me, why wasn't their offer looked at? So it's interesting because I asked them what were their names and what was the offering. And they said, well, I recognize the name, but I didn't see that offer of the price. Here's the background. This house was a probate sale, so it needed a lot of work. We understood that. The sellers understood that. My clients who I was representing. So we priced it in a way that to factor in the amount of work that was needed. So we brought the price down, not under market, but just factoring in there's going to be probably about 50, 60 grand worth of work. So we started the price at 515 because homes that were 2-bedroom, 1-bath, about 1,000 square feet, were selling completely fixed up for about 575, 599, but we're also taking into account that was a few months ago. Rates are now 6%. Market's changing completely. Homes are staying on the market longer. So 515, we assumed we'd be right at that asking price, maybe a tick or two above that. And lo and behold, we go to market. We use our marketing strategy. We're getting a number of offers in, 5 total. 3 were good. The other 2 were crap offers. They were thinking that we were in a dire situation, which we were not. So the 3 offers, we counter back all 3. I'm not representing any of those buyers. All 3 agents call me back and they say, what do you think it's going to sell at? And I shared, of course, what I know my clients would like. And I had said, we would love to be in that 530 to maybe 550 range. That would be ideal. And they said, everyone said, no way, you're not getting that, not in this market, except one agent. One agent said, I'll talk to my buyers, see what they want to do. Lo and behold, they come back at the highest price. One agent specifically, who actually represented these buyers, called me and said, no way that's happening. You don't even have that many offers. Here's all we're prepared to do. And I said, okay, well, that's interesting you're saying that. What is your client prepared to do? Well, they want to offer more, but I'm telling them no because I think you're lying. I said, completely understand. I feel sorry for your buyers that they're actually trusting you and you're actually taking it on your own accord to make this decision for them. Who knows? They may want the house. Anyways, long story short, we sell the property at $535,000. Awesome transaction. Everybody's happy. The buyer, the seller, everybody wins. The agent. And then I'm just got off the phone right now. We closed this 2 weeks ago. The buyer called me and said, hey, I made an offer on your property. Why didn't you accept it? It was for more than 535. I said, you did? Wow, that's interesting. What's your name? Tell me their name. I go through our files online, of course. Turns out the offer they said they submitted, they never did. The agent took it upon himself, I'm assuming, to make an offer lower than what the client would have done. And what's interesting, their offer would have been the one to go with. So I felt bad because this poor buyer trusted this professional to represent them on one of the largest sales. That it was their first home too, by the way. And I'm not telling you this to rag on the agent. This is more for perspective and awareness, right? Because what comes up for me is I am very understanding and knowing that in the marketplace right now, there is a plethora of realtors out there. Not all of them have your best interest at heart. Unfortunately, some of them are working selfishly for their own interests, whether it be money or whether it be pride and being right. In this case, this agent wanted to be right. And so took it upon himself to stop the client from getting this deal. One way you can combat this is making sure your agent is giving you statistical data of the marketplace so you can make the best decision possible. Because there are select markets right now that are not necessarily going down. They've just kind of flatlined. And or in certain markets, because there's no inventory, they are going up a tick, not by hundreds of thousands. 5,000 here, 10,000 here. Makes a big difference. But if you don't have that data, you don't know how to make that decision. And of course, if you're only going off of Zillow, Realtor.com, and Trulia, not Trulia, what's the other one? Realtor.com and Redfin, there we go. All 3 sites have different price points. So you don't even know what algorithms are using to quantify that number. So do the research, do the data, but then along with your realtor, work together and then make sure you see the documents you're signing. I see too many buyers sign documents and they don't even have a price on there and the agent changes it for them. That's a form of malpractice in our industry. So be very mindful of that moving forward with whoever it is you're working with. Our job as professional realtors is to provide you with the best information so that you can make the most educated decision for yourself and your family moving forward in this thing we call the real estate business. I would love the opportunity to sit down with you, see if we can assist you, whether you're buying or selling. I'm a phone call where you can DM me, 714-335-0844. Have a great day.